Senator Cantwell.
Well, continuing on the just general questions, I think, Dr. Twinga, your research, pointing to 2012 and the change in policy, do you all believe that Congress should act and do something on AI because the acceleration of those trends are just going to quadruple in problems? Do we need to take action and do something on AI specific?
I think so. We don't, of course, have as much research on AI because it is so new. But as a parent and as a researcher, I'm even more concerned about the AI companion apps than I am about social media. It is terrifying to think that our kids are having their first relationships with these sycophantic chatbots. How is that going to translate to real human relationships?
Yeah, and I totally agree. The data that has come in over the last 3 years, K through 12 specifically, take adults out of the equation, ChatGPT is not good for learning. All I care about is the learning stuff, and cognition goes down whenever we touch it. So maybe a good tool for adults, but not for kids.
I believe absolutely, and AI is making all of the existing problems of EdTech worse. I don't believe it belongs in the hands of children doesn't belong in the hands of children at all.
Thank you.
Yes, we need regulations. My biggest concern is attachment and relationships. Kids are wired to want to attach to other humans. It's how they learn their sense of self, what a healthy relationship feels like, and the AI companions are exploiting this.
Well, I want to bring attention, because this committee did have a hearing several years ago about how Facebook was specifically using information for agitation purposes. And a whistleblower came to say that they knew they were doing it and continued to pursue the algorithms, even though they had been informed that they were. And so I think Miss Professor, Dr. Churkin, you in your testimony say being fed, quote, algorithmic-driven, rage-bait content designed to increase engagement, they lose the ability to form their own opinions, detect bias, and think critically. So that is what these agents are doing, and many other things. But it's the engagement is being driven by this anger, and literally kids are being attacked by agents, by chatbots. The Grok situation, it is like they are purposely being used against children. So, Dr. Radsky, you said Michigan was working on a few solutions. I brought up all these bills that we need to pass here, the Blackburn bill, the Markey bill, doing something about AI and privacy. What else is Michigan doing that's further helping in reining in the bad practices?
Yeah, Michigan just introduced a companion chatbot bill that is restricting the use of companion chatbots that have the potential to encourage self-harm, suicidality, violence, drugs, alcohol, or eating disorders. They're restricting AI chatbots from providing mental health therapy, suggesting illegal activities, producing CSAM, engaging in erotic or sexual interactions with youth, which is a big engagement way that chatbots have been trying to get more users, and limits on optimizing for engagement. And I think it's important that states be able to pass AI bills.
Thank you. And what about this issue related to TikTok, where the chat boxes are specifically attacking kids on things like eating disorders, some of the Rutgers information? How do we get the word out that this is what's happening? We're doing a good job here evangelizing that we need federal legislation on AI, but what else do we need to do to get parents to realize that TikTok itself and the tools used there are attacking kids?
So some social media companies are embedding AI chatbots into their user interfaces, which is one way that kids are discovering them. So we need rules about being able to inactivate them without having to pay to inactivate them. And we need to make sure that families also can opt out of things like an algorithmic feed or having the presence of AI chatbots in products their kids are using.
Okay, but clearly people don't understand that TikTok itself is being used this way. So.
Well, I'm not as familiar with the specific case that you're talking about, but our general approach in helping families is, number one, to talk with kids about what they're seeing. Use news reports as conversation starters. Because when you hear about a case like that, you can say with your kids, are you hearing about this? Are you seeing this in your feed? What are you doing about it? What do you think tech companies should do better? That's a much better way to kind of open the conversation and hear kids' solutions, and then motivate them to perhaps take a break from that, from TikTok or whatever platform is, which they think is using
Well,
unfair
I think we
practices.
need to be very loud and clear that the federal government needs to do something on AI. That you here are telling us the problem with social media, but you're basically saying AI is way worse. So it's time to step up. Thank you.